All right, today I am going to run some errands. First and foremost, I've got to go to the bank. Apparently my son has an account at the credit union, and he has had some fraudulent charges from Uber Eats, something else. Uber Eats and Netflix. Apparently somebody's Netflix account is, he's paying for someone's Netflix account. So I've got to go get this fixed and see if we can't get him a new card and get the charges reversed and whatever. It's not a whole lot, but the fact that I'm paying for someone else's account, or he's paying for someone else's account, is a little frustrating, to say the least. Other than that, I've got to get the Dunkin' tank and the high striker out and cleaned and ready for the weekend. We got a pretty busy weekend where we're dealing with those and going out. It's not quite as bad as some of the weekends towards the end of the month, but the 26th is, and I keep saying this is going to be a really, really tough week, but we'll get through it. So what is the deal with all the dead raccoons? For some reason, this time of year, and this year specifically, I've seen no doubt, I've seen a dozen dead raccoons that have been hit by cars or whatever. So yeah, something's going on, and I don't know whether it's mating season or whatever, but I've just seen a lot of them, and maybe the population has exploded in this area because they haven't been controlled. But yeah, it's getting a bit much. There's a ton of dead raccoons, and I told my wife that we should get the fur and make a coat or something out of them. But in all seriousness, they're really, really cute, and I hate to see that they're dying in such numbers. Because the traffic on the road is relatively small and relatively, especially at night, not very traveled. So why in the world all these raccoons are popping up is beyond me. But if anybody knows, let us know why there's so many raccoons and what's going on. Your business is not all about the business. It's not all about just rolling out the inflatable, delivering it, or answering the phone, doing the bookings or whatever. There's tons of other stuff that's involved, like going and getting the mail and taking care of that kind of business and stuff like that, and all of that takes time and energy and the whole nine. Really kind of delves into the other side of what it is to be in business. And how it does encompass a lot that's going on. Doing your banking, doing your mail, just going to Walmart and getting supplies, buying paper for the printer, and just tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff. So there's tons, and there's a lot of stuff that's involved in your business that goes beyond just the nuts and bolts and stuff. And I really can't appreciate the bounce house guys that sit and tell you that, hey, I made $10,000 this weekend doing 5 inflatables. No, you didn't. You literally had to develop those leads, get those customers, finish the sales, and then all the other stuff that you did with the taxes and the banking and the mail and the everything that's involved in it. So there's literally a ton of stuff that's involved in business. And it goes well beyond any of the single day, this is what I did, and this is all the money that I made off of this business. And again, I'm not trying to discount it, because I really, really honestly believe that the amount of profit involved in this business is, percentage-wise, much, much higher than any other business that you can do just off the fly with very little training and information. It does take some physical labor and things like that, and there is a customer base out there that you've got to tap into and those kind of things. But inevitably, not rocket science. So when you're dealing with this kind of business and you're making the money that you're making, it's nice to have that feeling, and you know, I did this X amount of work. But the reality is that you do a whole lot more than you are ever given credit for whatever reason. All right, first stop is going to be the post office, and that's because we're supposed to have a check from one of the customers, which is good that we're getting paid, but also one of those kind of situations where I am literally to my wits' end with you know, bending over backwards for the customers and trying to figure out a way for it to be easier on them, because inevitably it never is easy on me. You know, I'm not trying to be bitter or trying to be hateful or anything like that, but it's just it's to the point that I'm well over the fact that like I said, that, you know, they can mail me a check after the event and everything is done, and you know, make sure that everything is taken care of on their end, and then I'm sitting here waiting on a check from them. There's always that, but anyway, maybe it'll be here. All right. Hey. Lord. Okay, so what we have is the bumper on the high striker. The bumper has gotten old and split, so we're going to replace it. The problem that I'm having is that the bumpers that I have, that I've ordered, are either too small or too big. So I'm thinking I'm maybe cut that one down and make it work. Because replacement on it was kind of heavy duty as far as price, and I really didn't want to get into it. Now looking at this wood is getting really close to being time to replace it, so I may have to work on that as well. But we're going to do this first and see if we can get it worked out.
Looking rough. I think with the metal though, you might actually may not need to. I mean, he could just ride home with somebody else. He's apparently lost it somewhere on the side of the road. Put it in his little thing. I was gonna say, you're still going the same way.
Almost got you.
I know. Knock me out. I'm almost scared to get a better view.
Well, it won't go no further than that. So I need more washers.
I was just gonna say, wasn't the bolt only? I mean, the thread's only so long. You know. It's deeper. It is. No, I meant that was thicker.
It should go. The threads are going all the way up to the wood. Unless it's sticking out.
Mm-hmm. That I couldn't tell you.
Probably ought to do it this wrench and the user of this wrench.
Good to me. Getting to shear it off and keep on. We get so far.
Now I gotta drill a hole and put the other one in.
That might help the wood though, since it's already split down the middle. Are you ready? Need a longer one? It's the one that tried to break my hand. I would say you really need to stand right in front of it so you're not coming at it from an angle. You over this is what I was talking about. Not quite there. Might have left it inside or something. It's over there on the back of the flatbed.
See, that's That's holding it up. I gotta fix this too.
No, what's wrong with it?
You see the metal? It's not going down.
It's not supposed to go down. That thing goes, that's supposed to come up.
It's already stretched pretty far though. It should go down, but it's catching on that metal right there.
No. The metal's too long, is what you're saying?
Well, it's slipped.
Oh, I see. It's moved forward. I got you. I see it now. I see where it was originally. It's bellowed out. Was it in the other side? Okay, that makes sense. Pretty close to the top. Nope, actually looks better. Might save your wood longer. And that was like in 7 minutes. I don't know why he waited to 4:20 to call me. Loosen it some more. I don't know, it looks like it's about 1/2 inch higher above that metal piece right there on it. Like it's
Bit down.
No, I meant it looked like it was originally up here. See that mark? I could be wrong. Probably have to tap it to get it out. Tap it or use that bit right there to knock it out.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay. I know they get stuck in there sometimes.
Flatten this back out.
Yep. Is it welded to that? What's going on?
No, it's just in there fucking crooked.
Hmm. That work? Gabriel. Too tight. Oh, what'd you carve? What'd you carve? That's cute. Looks like he got buck teeth.
Let's go anyway. What's up?